All right, in this problem we're given a list of costs, and we're basically trying to determine, can we get the costs in the attached to the correct asset. So in this particular case it's looking for the cost of land. It's given us some land and some other types of costs. So let's just see if we can identify that. So remember that all of the costs for an asset, what makes up the cost of an asset, are all of the costs incurred to get the asset ready for its intended purpose. So let's look at these costs and see which one of them goes to land. Land was purchased for $62,500. Well, clearly that is a cost of land. There were back taxes that we had to pay. Well, we had to pay that on that land, so clearly that's part of the cost of land. There was a building, an existing building on the land that we demolished. So, we weren't buying that as a building. We were getting rid of it, or we didn't need it for what we're going to use. So, remember, the cost is our intended. What's our intended use? Well, if we don't intend to use that building, if we want to demolish it and put our own building up there, then that becomes part of the cost of land. Now we have two other costs here, fencing and lighting. And those are actually land improvements. So remember, land improvements are like land, except for they don't have an indefinite life. The fence isn't going to last forever. The lighting isn't going to last forever. But the land is going to last forever, theoretically. So we add these up and we get the cost of land of $81,000, the land improvements of $14,000. So we've taken this pool of cost and we've allocated them into the right type of an asset. Now this is important. Not only do we want to get the right cost to the asset, but remember, land is not depreciated. So this cost is not going to be depreciated. And by the way, that's the answer. But land improvements are depreciated. So we need to make sure we get the right cost with the right asset so we can depreciate land improvements over their useful life.